Hey YouTube, it's Chris, K2CJB with K2CJB Radio. Welcome back to the channel. Spring has sprung here in the state of Connecticut. It's a beautiful day, 71, 72 degrees out here. Perfect day to get back outside and get on the air. So I'm going to try to activate a park here. This is Great Pond Massacoe State Forest Park, K-6861 here in northern Connecticut, I guess it is. I don't know where I am. I found an operating position. As you saw, I actually had to do a little bit of a hike to get here. So let's get everything set up and see if we can make some contacts. I'm going to operate QRP today because I had to be outside. I didn't want to sit in the truck. But I'm going to use for my antenna, I'm going to use the Tim Ortiz, the N9SAB linked dipole. It's linked for 40 and 20 meters, so I could operate either band, depending on how conditions are. What I added to the mix today was this little balun that Tim makes. This does not really make a difference as far as like matching your radio for getting better SWR. What these are for is it'll improve your radiation pattern off of the dipole, get rid of some sort of distortions that may occur on that. But also, it's a good noise suppression technique. So we're going to try it today. We're going to put it up at the antenna end. So we'll put it up on the pole, put out the legs, and we'll see how things work. What I'm using is a Shakespeare little telescoping fiberglass pole. Goes like 20 feet, something like that, and it costs about 20 bucks. What I did was I made this little piece of wood that I used to just slide over the end, like so, and then it catches about halfway down the top section of the pole, and then I hook the antenna right onto this little bungee cord I have here. Real simple, just don't lose all the parts, that's all. Found a convenient tree. I'm going to lash the pole up to the tree and then spread out the two legs for the dipole. Clearly, I did not watch the K8MRD cable spooling video. I don't know how much of this you'll see. There's the top of the antenna. I'm going to walk out to the sides because I want to show you something that I did. Orange tent peg here to hold the antenna down. One leg anyway. This is a little of the antenna. Now that's the end that Tim puts on it for you, but you see I had to fold it back to get a good match. And you might be wondering, why do you have to do that? Is there something wrong with the antenna? No, the characteristic impedance of the antenna changes a little bit when you go into an inverted V. So when Tim made it for me, he had cut it as if it was going to be a flat top. And when you put it into an inverted V, you have to tune it a little bit. So that's really all I had to do, just fold it back, zip tie it over here, and it works fine. And I used a couple of knot ties to lash my pole to the tree. And when we go up, you can see the top of the antenna right there. Here's my operating position. Radio, battery, microphone, speaker. Antenna sounds good, everything looks good. So found myself an open frequency, and I'm going to spot myself. I've had great luck on the POTA Facebook page when it comes to spotting myself, so I put that up and I just posted it, so give it a couple of minutes and then I'll start calling CQ. You know, it's funny, a lot of guys use laptops and stuff like that for logging. I don't know, I just kind of like the old-fashioned paper log, you know. I have a great app, Hamlog I think it's called, and it gives you, one of the things it gives you is this. I can have my UTC clock up, so right now it is 1810 UTC. Sounds a good time to start, right? Here we go. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo. Kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo. Calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. CQ Parks in the air, CQ Parks in the air. This is kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo. Kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo. Calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by.
November 8, Juliet Mike. Alpha Foxtrot. November 8, Juliet Mike. Echo Alpha 1 Alpha Foxtrot.
Let me get that, make sure I got that right. Is that Echo Alpha 1 Alpha Foxtrot?
Roger, that's correct. Echo Alpha 1 Alpha Foxtrot. Your X-ray Romeo. Whiskey 9 Alpha Foxtrot Bravo. Tango.
I'm going to go, I got a couple there. I'm going to go with the Whiskey 9. I think it's Alpha Foxtrot Bravo.
Yeah, you got it. Whiskey 9 Alpha Fox Bravo. You're 5x5, 55 to Wisconsin. Kilo Delta 9, Hotel Victor Tango.
Kilowatt 2, Charlie Juliet Bravo, calling CQ Parks in the Air and standing by.
K-0 Whiskey Juliet Zulu.
There's a couple of you in there. I'll go with the first one I heard, Kilowatt Alpha 0, Whiskey Juliet Zulu. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kilowatt Alpha 0 Whiskey Juliet Zulu. Hey, you are 5555 Iowa. Charlie Uniform 3 Bravo Lima, CO3DL. Echo Alpha 2, Echo Zulu, I repeat. Echo Alpha 2, Echo Zulu, 5555 KZL. Kilo November 4, Uniform Lima Delta. Zulu Tango.
Okay, we've got a couple of you in there. Let me get the Zulu Tango first, ending Zulu Tango.
Kilo Delta Niner Delta Zulu Tango.
Kilo November 4, Uniform Lima Delta. Kilo Yankee 4, Foxtrot.
November 4, Juliet Hotel Charlie, Park to Park. That's about 4x2, 2982, 2982, QSL.
November 4, Juliet, Kilo Oscar.
Kilo Charlie 4, Zulu Whiskey Alpha.
Park to Park, Park to Park.
Roger, Roger, Park to Park. Go ahead.
Kilo November 4, November Golf Kilo. Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Uniform November.
Charlie United 3, Hotel Yankee.
Kilowatt 9 India Hotel Mike. November Oscar.
Okay, we've got a couple in there. Let me get the one that ends in Mike first.
Kilowatt 9 India Hotel Mike. Fisher 59, 59 in Tennessee. QSL. Kilo Oscar 4, Mike November Oscar.
20's great today.
Kilo Charlie Niner, Uniform Juliet Papa. Roger, Whiskey X-ray 4 Delta Alpha Tango. Kilo 5 Alpha Radio Echo. Kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo, Whiskey Bravo 4 Oscar Mike. Whiskey November 0 Oscar.
Foxtrot 4, India Lima Hotel.
Foxtrot 4, is it India Lima Hotel?
Yes, this is Roger, Christopher. You are 5x5 in southwest France, QSL.
Europe, man. We're getting to Europe today. Beautiful.
Whiskey 5 Lima Golf Kilo. Kilo Alpha 3 Mike Tango. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP Plus. Kilo 2 Mike Alpha Bravo. Whiskey 8 Echo Oscar Tango. Whiskey Delta 5 Golf November X-ray.
I've got a couple of you in there. I heard of Whiskey Delta 5. Go ahead first.
Whiskey Delta 5 Golf November X-ray.
November 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Charlie. QSL. 59 North Carolina.
That was pretty cool. I could hear his dad in the background, or her dad. That was pretty cool.
Kilo Oscar 4 Echo Quebec Romeo.
Papa Delta.
Okay, we got a couple of them in there. Let me start with the Kilo Oscar 4. Go ahead.
Kilo Oscar 4 Echo Quebec Romeo. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Juliet Alpha. Kilo Delta Niner Charlie Papa India.
November 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Charlie.
Alpha Echo 9 Delta Bravo. I got you 5-5 into Illinois. 5-5.
Coming up on an hour. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo. Kilowatt 2 Charlie Juliet Bravo, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Alpha Golf.
Whiskey Alpha 9 Lima Echo Yankee.
All right, we're going to call it there. What a great outing, man. Well, as you can tell, I didn't frame the shot properly before I sat down, so you got to watch me from here down. Sorry about that, but we'll edit it so you don't have to sit there staring at this. But it was a tremendous outing. worked into, I think, the CU stations. One of them may have been the Azores, Portugal, that part of Europe. We got into France, we got into Spain a couple of times. Worked a lot of states. So beautiful day. 20 meters was open, behaving itself. So it looks like the sunspot cycle is coming back, and we'll be able to get out and do more of these things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I love being outside again and activating a park. A shout out to Tim Ortiz for his Link Dipole. Works like a champ. I've had this thing for a number of years now and I've had great luck with it. The Ballon, I'm sure it made some sort of difference in the pattern. I think next time I try it, I may put it down at the radio end and just see what happens there. See if there's any other kind of noise factors that it filters out. We'll see. It's an experiment, right? As we do with antennas, we experiment with them. So if you liked what you saw, and I really hope you did, click the like button if you could. That helps us YouTubers out with the search algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how it works, but I know when we get enough likes, they move us up somewhere in some list. I don't know. But also, if you really enjoyed what you watched and you want to see more of it, click the subscribe button and make sure you click on the bell. And when you do that, you'll get notified the next time I put a video up. So we've got a couple other videos that kind of in the works that we're thinking about doing. So I hope you would subscribe and just keep watching what I'm up to here on this channel. So again, I'm glad you came out. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day, and I would love to do this again. So 73 from K2 CJB.